Hello, welcome back to TrendWired Solutions. The cursor blinked on the white screen, a mocking reminder of the words that refused to come. I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind as blank as the document before me. The deadline loomed, a dark cloud on my horizon. This was not writer's block, it was a full-blown creative lockdown. I felt like a fraud, my confidence draining away with each tick of the clock. Where were the ideas, the inspiration that usually flowed so effortlessly? It felt like my creative well had run dry. I know I'm not alone in this. Every creative person, from writers and musicians to painters and entrepreneurs, faces moments when the creative flow seems to vanish. It's a frustrating, often isolating experience. But it's important to remember that creative blocks are not a sign of failure. They are a natural part of the creative process, a signal that perhaps it's time to pause, reflect, and recharge. Creative blocks can manifest in many ways. Sometimes it's the overwhelming fear of failure, the blank page feeling more like a judge than an invitation. Other times it's the nagging feeling that our ideas aren't original enough, that we're just rehashing what's been done before. This can lead to a spiral of self-doubt, procrastination, and even anxiety. We might find ourselves questioning our abilities, our passion, and our very identity as creators. The emotional toll of a creative block can be significant. It can leave us feeling drained, frustrated, and even depressed. It can disrupt our sleep, affect our relationships, and impact our overall well-being. It's crucial to acknowledge these feelings and to remember that we are not alone in this struggle. There's no single cause for creative blocks. They can stem from a variety of factors, both internal and external. Sometimes it's as simple as burnout from pushing ourselves too hard. We live in a culture that often glorifies the hustle, but constant pressure to produce can lead to exhaustion and depletion of creative energy. Comparison is another creativity killer. In the age of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, constantly measuring our worth against the curated highlight reels we see online. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, making us question our own unique voice and perspective. The first step to overcoming a creative block is to shift our perspective. Instead of viewing it as an obstacle, we can choose to see it as an opportunity, a chance to rest, recharge, and explore new avenues of inspiration. It's actually a signal from our creative selves to slow down, to listen, and to reconnect with what truly inspires us. Think of it like this: even the most fertile fields need time to rest and regenerate. Similarly, our creative minds need periods of downtime to process experiences, make new connections, and generate fresh ideas. By embracing the pause, we give ourselves permission to step back, reflect, and return to our craft with renewed energy and perspective. This period of stepping back is what psychologists call creative incubation. It's the process of allowing ideas to simmer beneath the surface, to marinate in the background of our minds while we engage in other activities. During this time, our subconscious continues to work, making new connections and generating unexpected solutions. The key to effective incubation is to shift our focus away from the creative task at hand. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Take a walk in nature, listen to music, read a book, or spend time with loved ones. These seemingly unrelated activities can actually stimulate the creative process by allowing our minds to wander freely and make unexpected connections. While taking a break is essential, there are also practical steps you can take to actively work through a creative block. First, change your environment. Sometimes a change of scenery is all it takes to jumpstart creativity. Work from a coffee shop, a park, or even a different room in your house. Surround yourself with new sights, sounds, and smells to stimulate your senses and inspire new ideas. Next, brainstorm. Set a timer for 15 minutes and write down every idea that comes to mind, no matter how silly or unrealistic it may seem. Don't censor yourself. The goal is to generate as many ideas as possible. Another helpful technique is free writing. Write continuously for a set amount of time, without worrying about grammar, spelling, or making sense. Just let your thoughts flow freely onto the page. You might be surprised at what emerges. Also, use prompts. Creative prompts can provide a helpful starting point when you're feeling stuck. Look for prompts online, in writing books, or even create your own. And finally, collaborate. Talk to a friend, colleague, or fellow creative about your project. Sometimes simply verbalizing your ideas can help to clarify your thinking and spark new insights. Remember, creativity is not a destination, but a journey. There will be peaks and valleys, moments of flow and moments of frustrating stagnation. The key is to develop healthy habits that support your creative process over the long term. Make it a habit. Set aside time for creative work on a regular basis, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day. Consistency is key to developing your creative muscles. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a friend struggling with a creative block. Remember, you are not your art, and your worth as a creator is not defined by your output. Embrace imperfection. Don't let the pursuit of perfection paralyze you. Allow yourself to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from your failures. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Every step forward is a victory. The creative journey is a marathon, not a sprint. By embracing the ups and downs, nurturing our creativity, and learning from our experiences, we can navigate the inevitable creative blocks and emerge stronger, more resilient, and more creatively fulfilled. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Have a nice day.